Good morning, good morning. You are a little low. Lighting is not great. Maybe I'll hold you. Good morning and happy September. I don't think we've caught up since fall has arrived because I count September 1st as the start of fall. It's Saturday, September 7th, and boy, do we have a busy weekend ahead. We are going to be prepping for my friend Allie's wedding, which is next weekend. We leave on Friday for Kansas City because that is where she is getting married. So a lot of prep for that. Let's see what else. I want to try and get some fall decor out, but like our downstairs is still relatively unfurnished. Like we have the bare bones stuff that we need in order to live and be comfy, but I don't have a lot of places to actually put decor. But I want to try and figure out that, or try and start sourcing things for our entryway. I like kind of have a vision for what I want there. Maybe I can show you those Pinterest things later. So maybe keep an eye out for those things. Also gonna be watching a lot of football. I obviously have my Georgia Tech gear on this morning. For college football, we're gonna go over to our friends Cindy and Nolan's around noon to watch that game. And then I am also in a fantasy league for work. Cole is helping me manage my team. And most of my players play tomorrow. But this really is going to be primarily wedding prep. I need to make a little letters to the bride album for her. I need to trial my hair and makeup. So to this morning, where we're heading right now, is to source things for that. So I know I need to go to Michael's, probably Target, because I saw a card there I wanted to get her. And then maybe Ulta for a little wider selection of makeup things. I'm gonna hate that entire clip because of the angle at which I was holding that camera, but it is what it is now. I'm 3 minutes in. So those are the big places we need to go today. That's where we're starting right now, but I'm starting my morning. I was a good girl. I made my coffee at home, but we have absolutely no breakfast food. Fun fact, we haven't even really done a proper like full grocery run since we've lived here because we've been traveling every weekend. So I'm gonna go. I have a free breakfast sandwich at Chick-fil-A, so I'm going to go pick that up now. But I'm so excited to bring you guys along this weekend. I actually attempted to vlog last weekend, but I just did not like the clips I got. So we're starting fresh this weekend. Let's go start our morning, our busy morning of shopping. It is 4:30. We just got back. We have been out all day, but I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a haul. My first stop of the day was Target. That was to pick up a card. I saw a card in there the other day that I really liked, but I only found one of it, and it was like a little bit dirty, and I couldn't find the envelope that went with it. I think it was just misplaced, so I got this one. It's very simple by Minted because her wedding colors are kind of like black and gold, so I thought that would be a nice way to tie it in. I also got a little travel burst cleansing balm because we are going to be full glam. I'm kind of excited. It's been a while since I've done a full glam. And then I stopped at Michael's because We are going to make her a little letters to the bride book. I think I mentioned that this morning, that that was the craft that I was working on. So I got this white scrapbook, and it definitely has way too many pages in it, so I'm gonna have to take quite a few of them out. But essentially the vision is we'll have like a little intro page, and then it'll be like photos of a person with Allie, and then a letter from them to Allie. So that is the book I got. And I got a set of, I need to keep all of my receipts because I may not use all of this, but I got a set of just white envelopes, and I got this set of gold heart stickers to like seal the envelopes, and then I got gold pens to just write like who the letter's from. I got some white ribbon to tie on the spiral binding just to give it a little something something. I got some little pearl accents because I think she's also doing pearl accents at the wedding. Like our accessories are pearls and things like that. So I got some pearl accents. I also got these white paper flowers because our flowers are also white, and I think most of them are roses, so I don't know, I thought those could be cute to glue in there. And then I got some super glue to glue the flowers and things I had because I have extra glue tape from my save the dates. And then I got this little happily ever after sticker to put in there kind of as like the ending page. And then I had to swing by Target again. I went to Target before we went to watch football, and then I had to swing by Target afterwards to pick up groceries because we didn't have anything for dinner. And the more I was like thinking about this scrapbook throughout the day, like don't get me wrong, I have neat handwriting, but I'm not the most skilled calligrapher, and I'm also left-handed, so most of the times when I'm writing with like permanent marker, there's a very high risk of it smearing. So I also don't own a Cricut or anything, so I got these little gold letter stickers to make a cover that just says like letters to the bride. So hopefully those will stick well. If not, I can use this little super glue dispenser maybe to like really make them stick. Next up, we have the best part, the most fun, and off the haul, because I actually got rid of the majority of my makeup when we moved because most of it was expired. So I went a little crazy. The few miscellaneous things, so before we get into that, I got a new gua sha stone because I dropped mine when I was cleaning it the other day and it just shattered, so I got that. And then I also got this fashion tape because I got the straps of my dress altered, but the neckline does still gape a little bit, so I'm hoping that this will help. And then for my potential lip combo, I got the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle, and I got the Maybelline Super Stay like lip crayon in, what shade is this? Lead the Way. And I got the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Petal. The TikTok I was using as a reference used the shade Gummy Bear, but they were out of stock, so I kind of got the next closest shade. I'm also planning on doing a makeup trial tonight or tomorrow to kind of test everything out, make sure we like everything. I restocked on my favorite brow gel, which is the Wow Brow Tinted Gel by e.l.f. in the shade Neutral Brown. I have not used eyeliner probably since I danced in high school. I'm not great at putting it on, but I've been seeing a lot of like people kind of smudge it out, and that feels a little bit more accessible to me. So I got the Milani Stay Put eyeliner. Most of the recommendations I saw on TikTok were the NYX Smoker eyeliner, but they didn't have that in a black. They only had it in a brown. And since our dress is black, I didn't want to go too brown on the makeup. And then I got the Maybelline Conceal and Perfect Under Eye Brightener in the shade Melon. I have the worst dark circles and have always been interested in kind of color correcting, so I thought this would be a good time to test that out. And then lastly, I got the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Very Well. I'm very nervous because I feel like this is very high pigment. I've never used a liquid blush before, really, so I'm a little nervous about that, but that is the haul. I think right now I feel like I need to just cool down a little bit. I'm a little hot. We were hustling and bustling. And I also have some bananas that are super duper ripe, so I'm planning on making a banana bread. So I might get a head start on making that. And we are in for the evening. I'm excited about it. Alright friends, it is about 8:45. To be quite honest, we've done nothing but eat banana bread and watch football, so it's been a very laid-back evening, but it's time to clock in. If you watched my most recent video, which was a Charleston vlog, you would know that I started Daydream about 2 weeks ago. That's right, 2 weeks. And for one, I did not expect this book to take me 2 weeks. I thought I was gonna binge it within a week, maybe even less than a week. I was so pumped for this book. Unfortunately, I think it has put me in a little bit of a slump. it's not that I don't like Hallie and Henry. I do. I think they're very cute. But there is not really a plot in here. There's nothing that I'm like really rooting for. There hasn't really like been any conflict. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm all for like a cozy, low stakes, just like laid back romance every once in a while. But this book is nearly 430 pages. Like, there's no reason for this book to be this long. And honestly, it got to a point where I was just like confused. I don't really understand them, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this part is a little bit of spoilers, but also not really, because they kind of start their whole situation very early on in the book. But they like want to be exclusive. They're like, I really love what we have, I love what we're doing, blah blah blah, but they don't want to put a label on it. But like, that's what they're doing. I don't know. I'm just, every time I sit down to read, I'm like, okay, I'm ready, let's go. And then I read like 30 pages. But I know I've said this like 1,000 times, but me and my friend Eliza are doing a buddy read of Flawless, and she finished Daydream, and she was like, when do you want to start Flawless? And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I can finish it tonight. Tonight being yesterday, like Friday. And I got a tummy ache, so I did not read yesterday. So we are going to clock in and we are going to finish this book tonight. I don't care what it takes. I think I have like 100 pages to read, but we are going to do it. And I need to have this done. It's really dragging out for me. And I'm so disappointed because I wanted to love this so much, and I like it, and I don't hate it when I'm reading it. It's just, I feel like I'm not making any progress when I read it because it's not really like motivating, but it's whatever. I need to stop procrastinating. Let's finish this book. morning and happy Sunday. It is actually about noon. We slept in until about 9 o'clock, which is actually a little out of character for us, but yeah, we've just been spending the morning doing some tidying. We unloaded the dishwasher, reloaded the dishwasher, hand washed some dishes, have started some laundry. We ran to the grocery store, but we have about an hour until Sunday Fun Day officially begins. So I'm going to go ahead and do my little hair and makeup trial for Allie's wedding. Allie was actually so sweet, and when I asked her kind of about what her vision was for hair, she just went through all of the bridesmaids' Instagram feeds and just found hairstyles that she loved on us, which I feel like was a really smart way to just make sure everybody's comfortable, because we're all doing our own hair and makeup. So I feel like that was just a great way to pick something that everybody is confident in. But that said, we're going for messy bun updo with some little front hanging pieces, which shouldn't be too bad, and then we will get into the fun makeup things. So I think we're gonna do hair in there, and then maybe we'll move out to the living room or upstairs to the loft so we have some better natural lighting for makeup. So let's go move in there. All right, you know we're getting official when I whip out the tall tripod. What do you guys call these? I call them ponytail holders, but now everybody's got something a little different. I actually helped Allie make the getting ready playlist for the day of, so I think I'm actually gonna listen to that to just feel out the vibe, see if there's anything I feel like is missing. I'm also gonna take off my ring because this gets caught in everything. This is what we're working with. I messed up these swoopy sides because one was like kind of sticking up, and I tried to fix it, and I think I just made it worse. And I feel like I need to like get the bun higher because the pieces that I was swooping back, the curls were like really long. I feel like, I don't know if I like took too much of the front chunks out in the beginning when I was swooping it up, but it's a little bit too messy, but I don't quite have the energy to redo it at this exact moment, so I'll probably practice again later this week. And like these little curls are gonna fall out. Okay, hold on, I found another TikTok. I think I'm gonna take this out. What time is it? 20 minutes. I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna try this other TikTok bun I found where it's a little bit more slick back. Okay, here's where we're at. I like the height of this bun, and I think I like the slick back, but I feel like the issue is now like the bun's so flat you can't see it. Lord, I don't even know what it looks like from the back. So don't even tell me. So I'm gonna give this one more go, and then whatever we end up with the third is just what it's gonna be for today, and then otherwise we'll keep practicing. I'm definitely just in my head like overthinking this because I've done that little high messy bun tons of times, and now I'm just forgetting how I do it. All right, here is attempt number 3. I finally remembered how I was putting my hair up into the actual bun. I don't know if the whole leaving pieces out and draping them is really working for me personally, so I think next time I might just try and throw it all up.
Your fantasy team's struggling right now.
My fantasy team's struggling?
Yeah.
Which one? All of them?
Yeah. Your bench is doing pretty good though.
Yeah, figures.
Your bench scored a touchdown.
Wow.
But
How does the back look?
it's good. Looks like a flower.
Hello from the kitchen table. I was having a little bit of FOMO being tucked away in the bathroom, so we were gonna do our makeup trial at the kitchen table. Hopefully we have enough natural light for this to work out okay.
You see the Giants jerseys?
Oh my god. What is that?
It's like it's like the 100th anniversary is when they entered the league. So they have like 100-year anniversary jerseys. I texted, that's why I said the Giants look whack as always.
Oh. I'm gonna start with this color corrector. I got it all to yesterday. Hey, that's my guy!
There you go!
Yay! We're gonna go in with my normal Kosas concealer.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm gonna try this Milani cream bronzer that I got next. I'm a little nervous. I did get a cream bronzer brush. Maybe we'll try and dip it into this. Okay, next I'm gonna try the product I'm most nervous about, which is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. Okay, now I'm gonna set my face. For my under eyes, I'm gonna use this Huda Beauty powder. It's in the shade Pound Cake. My bronzer, I think I'm gonna do my regular Physicians Formula, and then I might set the blush with this Milani Big Blush. I went a little gentle with the e.l.f. I feel like I could add a little bit more, but I'm a little nervous, so.
Come on, Josh Allen. Throw it to Dalton Kincaid.
So eyes are the part that I'm most uncertain about. I think I might just take this like pink shade and kind of put that all over. And I think I want to use this like gold shimmer as an accent. And then I'm either going to use this Grumpy shade, which is like kind of a brown, or my bronzer as like my dark color. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I don't think we're gonna attempt eyeliner on the day of the wedding. That's just not my thing. One, I didn't do it very well, and two, it's gonna be too risky. Should I add a little bit of shadow to like my lower lash line?
Want to see how far I can slide? New socks.
I feel like you could have gone further.
Okay. Okay.
Just saying.
Ready?
Be careful. That was pretty good. I totally forgot I was gonna put gold shimmer on my eyes.
Shimmer. I want to go baby.
Last step is the gloss. I would show you guys the dress, but out of respect for Adley, I'm not going to show you the full try-on. But here is the final hair and makeup trial.
That's the way you stay. You still there? You stay like this. Like leaning forward a little bit.
So it is a little after 6:15. I have a call at 7 for group work for my current class, but I figured in the meantime we could start on our letters for the bride book for Allie. So probably just mainly be the layout and marking which page is going to be what. I don't need these two, so I'm just gonna rip that out. This feels very like just savage, a little harsh. Okay, so this is gonna be like the intro page. Mom photos. Do her mom first. Okay, so these are like a little off, but I feel like that just makes it feel homemade. I really tried, and then I picked them up and I think it just kind of messed with it. But I'm thinking maybe I can put one of these kind of like that. It's kind of nerve-wracking because you really have to commit. Oh God. Oh goodness. Does it look weird? I don't think I can undo it. Okay, maybe tying the bow on the side will help.
You caught up to your projection. You're 113 points.
Woohoo!
Jaden Daniels scored a touchdown and J.K. Dobbins had another 50-yard run.
Nice.
So maybe they're better when you don't watch.
Maybe. Cute. Oh, you guys can't see. How cute. Okay, so I just finished my group call. It was short and sweet, to the point. We love that. I think I'm going to work on the little intro page. It's gonna just have a little message. I took a screenshot of one on So it'll just say, to our bride, congrats on this beautiful new chapter you're about to embark on. We are privileged to be a part of your life and your love story. But like I said, I'm a lefty. I'm not the most skilled calligrapher, so I'm gonna practice in this little notebook. And I got special pens, which I should probably practice with also. Not this. This is to put on Gilmore Girls, my first Gilmore Girls watch of the season. And then once I practice this and get that in there, I think I'm gonna write her actual wedding card and then maybe draft up my letter to her that's gonna go in the book. Finished crafting for the evening. It is turning out so cute. I'm so pumped about it. But that said, I'm getting ready to shower. Honestly, the makeup has lasted pretty good. I think I'm gonna run to Sephora later this week and get a mini of the, is it One Size? Is that what it's called? It's like this setting spray I'm seeing all over TikTok, so gonna go try and pick that up so that way I know I have the heaviest of duty of stuff for a very long wedding day on Saturday. But I just wanted to take a moment and let you all know that it's okay if your bedroom looks like this, okay? It's okay if you do all of your laundry on Sunday or on your reset day and then you don't put it away the same day. It's okay if it lives in the corner for a little bit. That's just how it has to be sometimes. But I am going to heavily wash my face and my hair after the beating I put them both through today, and then we get to catch up on books. And just like that, we are back in our cozy little bed spot. So, update on books. I did finish Daydream last night. Shameless plug, if you would like to see a full review, follow me on Goodreads or on Fable. I do update them both. It is a part-time job. I think I ultimately landed on a 3-star. My friend Eliza kind of warned me about chapter 33, and I will say from that chapter on, I kind of just had a big ick. It just didn't do it for me. And then they did something in, I don't know which chapter it was, but if you haven't read it yet, maybe skip ahead a little bit because these might be spoilers. But basically there was kind of an argument and Henry and Hallie go back to his house and they make a choice, and that just, I already had a big ick and that officially just kind of turned me off. And at that point I lost the little investment that I did have in them, and I just didn't really care what the ending was. I was like, you know what, I don't think their dynamic is necessarily for me. So this was very disappointing. It took me 2 weeks to read. I still really like the atmosphere of this series and like the large friend group as a whole, so I'll definitely read more when she puts more out. This was just, I would say this is at the bottom of my Maple Hills ranking, which was just really surprising to me. But that also means that next book up on the docket is Flawless by Elsie Silver. I am unfortunately not going to start this today simply because it is already 10 o'clock and we have quite the week ahead, so I need to go to bed. But very excited to read this. I'm a little nervous though because I read the back of this and cringed just a little bit, but a lot of people I follow absolutely rave about Elsie Silver, so I'm looking forward to giving it a try. If you would like updates, once again, follow me on Goodreads. I do add a little commentary every once in a while. Cole's looking at me for shamelessly plugging my book accounts, but
Follow me on Fable.
follow me on Fable, Goodreads.
Instagram, Twitter.
But that is the book update. Thank you so much for spending time with me. What a weekend it was. I feel like I did a lot of things, but also none of the things I said at the beginning of this vlog as my to-do list. I feel like that's how it tends to normally happen. Cole is like mimicking me right now. I would show you him, but he does not have a shirt on. I'm not gonna put you in that position. But yeah, really enjoyed spending time with you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!